This video explains the correct way to fill out and submit assessing officer reports, referred to as AORs for the duration of this video. For several commercial tax exemptions, specifically the AORs for the Obsolete Property Rehabilitation Act, the Commercial Rehabilitation Act, and the Commercial Redevelopment Act. All three of the reports are due to the Department of Treasury by October 15th of each year. If October 15th falls on a weekend, the reports are due the following Monday. An STC listserv will typically be sent out at the end of September. It is important that this deadline is complied with because the AORs are used to create yearly legislative reports on the programs that are statutorily required. The STC typically approves the reports at their December meeting, and they are sent to the legislature by the end of the year. The first step to completing the report is gathering all necessary information. It is important to note that only active certificates should be included in the report. Exclude any certificates that are not yet effective, expired, or revoked. If you find that you have no active certificates in your assessing unit, you do not need to complete the AOR for that program. If you do not know whether you have any certificates in your local unit, or you are unsure of a certificate status, you may call or email the tax exemption unit with questions. After you have gathered the necessary certificate information, it is time to locate the reports. This video shows where each of the certificates can be found. First, navigate to the tax exemptions website by typing in www.michigan.gov/property tax exemptions. This brings you to a page with each of the property tax exemption programs administered by the Property Tax Exemption Unit. Next, click on the act that corresponds with the AOR you need to fill out, such as the Obsolete Property Rehabilitation Act. Once the page opens, click on the Report button. The report can be found at the very bottom of the list, and it will open as an Excel document. You can repeat the same process for the Commercial Rehabilitation Act and the Commercial Redevelopment Act. Certificates granted under the Commercial Redevelopment Act are typically called Commercial Facility Certificates, and they are issued directly by the governing body of the local unit where the property is located. All three of the reports look substantially similar. It is important to note that the Commercial Facilities AOR has 3 separate tabs for each type of facility. Once you've accessed the report, you may start entering information. On the first page, information may only be entered in the blue boxes. We're going to walk you through a sample obsolete property rehabilitation exemption assessing officer report. After you've gathered the necessary information, it is time to enter it into the report. The first thing that you will do is enter the year in the blue box. This will automatically enter the assessment year and the due date on both pages of the report. In this example, we are filling out the report for the 2018 tax year, which means that the assessed values are as of December 31st, 2017, and the report is due by October 15th of 2018. You will then fill out the city code, which can be found on the michigan.gov website. After that, fill out the city, township, or village name and the county name. The city, township, or village must be in the same local governmental unit that approved the application. If you are the assessor for a township reporting certificates located in a village, fill out the report for the village with the village code. If you also have certificates in your township that are not located in the village, you will have to submit a separate report for the township. Fill out your name, email address, and phone number. Do not use any punctuation when entering your phone number. Enter the school district code and name. If there are multiple school districts in your local unit, enter the code and name for each one. You do not need to fill out any information in the school summary portion of the report, as it will automatically be entered from the information that you enter on the second page. Click on the blue tab entitled Certificate Information at the bottom of the page. This will take you to a second page of the report. The assessment date, tax year, city, and county should already be pre-populated from the information that you entered on the first page. List the oldest certificate first. Enter the certificate number, company name, school district number, and expiration year. The company name must be the same as the name on the certificate issued by the STC. If there has been an ownership change, the certificate should be transferred to the new owner. Enter the frozen taxable value and the current taxable value. The frozen taxable value is the value the property had for the year prior to the issuance of the certificate. It cannot and does not change for the entire life of the certificate, and it must match the frozen taxable value on the certificate issued by the STC. If construction has not started, the current taxable value will not be significantly different than the frozen taxable value. Conversely, if construction is complete, the current taxable value is likely much higher than the frozen taxable value. The current taxable value is not the taxable value of the rehab parcel from your tax roll. It is the combined value of the frozen parcel and the rehab parcel. For this reason, it is nearly impossible for the current taxable value to be lower than the frozen taxable value. The numbers needed for the construction jobs, jobs retained, jobs created, and new residence and housing units should come directly from the certificate holder. These may change year to year, so it is important to contact the certificate holders each year. It may be helpful to develop procedures to ensure that the certificate holders provide the necessary information for the report each year. Lastly, check the box if the property is located within a Renaissance zone, and then check the box that corresponds with the status of the project. If a project has not started and it is beyond the completion date for construction, it may be advisable to contact the city or village council or township board to discuss whether revocation of the certificate is necessary. The totals for each column will automatically be calculated at the bottom of the report. Double check to make sure that the certificate information you entered is correct. Check that the totals on the summary page have automatically been populated and correct. The report is now complete and can be emailed to pte-section@michigan.gov. The email subject line should state your local unit's name, the year, and the AOR type. Thank you for watching this video. Please contact the Property Tax Exemption section at 517-373-2408 with any questions regarding OPRA, commercial rehabilitation, or commercial redevelopment AORs.